From the moment he stepped onto British screens as a teen in Skins, Dev Patel stole our hearts.
007. And you? My Chanel number 5.
He's since starred in a succession of acclaimed films like the Oscar-sweeping Slumdog Millionaire
Went on the show because I thought she'd be watching.
and Australia's own Lion.
Do you have any idea what it's like knowing my real brother and mother spent every day of their lives looking for me?
His latest project, inspired by an ancient Hindu legend, is Monkey Man, an action thriller about Kid who scrapes by making money in an underground fight club until he infiltrates the city's elite.
In this city, the rich don't see us as people.
This time, the leading man has stepped it up several notches, writing and producing his directorial debut. Our man in Hollywood, Hyla, sat down with Dev to find out how he went.
Dev, you made a movie.
I know, it's crazy, right?
Congrats.
Yeah.
Can you give people just like a 30-second bullet point of all the insane things you had to go through to get to this point?
Biggest slum in India. We're location scouting this movie. Pandemic hits. I literally have to get out on the last seat of the last flight out of the country, film tanks. Then I managed to find, through a producer friend of mine, a guy that's got a studio in Indonesia. We get there, you know, we have a crew of 450 people, 9 months in this one bubble, you know, trying to make this movie. I lose my production designer, have to hire the local guy that's facilitating. He does amazingly. Couldn't get the stunt team in from John Wick, so I found a guy on YouTube who happened to be incredible. My dear gaffer, UD, died in the middle of shooting, and that was very difficult for the whole crew. Broke my bones, hand, foot, tore my shoulder.
Just one small ember can burn down everything.
We got dropped. I was licking my wounds in the countryside in England doing a tiny low-budget horror film, and my agent calls me and says, Jordan Peele's seen it, and he loved it. He just saw me.
Yeah.
You know, I'd been through hell on this thing, and I was wiped and I was sad, and it was like a therapy session. And he's like, by the way, I hope you don't mind. I shared it with Universal and they like it and we're gonna buy it. And I was like, ah!
It's time to remember who you are.
Don't call me son.
You have talked openly about imposter syndrome or low self-esteem, and yet you have all these moments where you could easily just be like, I quit, or this isn't gonna come to fruition. How do you overcome that?
I think maybe it was because of COVID or something, but I felt a tremendous responsibility to the people that I'd hired, that had come on this journey, had left their families to be in this bubble. You know, we couldn't go down. We had to keep going. We had to find a way to make it. So even if I didn't have the faith in myself, I didn't want to let down the 450 beating hearts around me, you know.
So it sounds like surrounding yourself around people who can cheerlead you.
And I gave a lot of like William Wallace, like, you know, rally cry speeches on a daily basis. But it's amazing. I mean, what a dream to be able to direct a movie.
Big bumper, nice headlight. Let's boogie.
Obviously, we're gonna get all the kids that love fight genre movies, but let's try and expand it. So quickly, like, if you're a dog lover, why should people go see
We
this?
got the cutest little genius dog in this movie.
That's right.
I'd say.
Okay, and if you just love snacks, why should you see Monkey Man?
There's a lot of food in this, I would say. Yeah. Snack Wars.
If you're a Taylor Swift lover, why should you go see this?
Because he loves women and there's a lot of female empowerment.
Okay, if you love Beyonce, you should see Monkey Man.
Oh, everyone loves Beyonce. I think Monkey Man loves Beyonce.
Terrific like that. Very good. Monkey Man is hitting cinemas April the 4th.